Namaste. Sreedharan Namboothiri, Tapovan Meditation Center. So today the main topic we are discussing how to escape from the bad thoughts from the mind when we are in meditation. Whenever we start to meditate, the bad thoughts will come. Most of the people have the common doubt like this. Many sadhakas, those who took from Diksha from me, they will asking with a very hesitation, how can I control this one? I have sexual thoughts when starting the Devi worship or bad other thoughts. How to control this one? The main problem we are trying to control. If you try to control, it will increase the problem, magnify the problem. So we have to stay like a watcher, like a sky. So the clouds are coming and going. These are thoughts. We have to be a witness. Parashrama Kalpasutra says, Sadatam Shivara Samavesha. We have to be like a sky, the Shiva. We have to stay in our Shivoham, the consciousness. Just be an observer. Don't connect with the thought process. The reason is sometimes we are bringing the time, the future and past. The future is tension, past is sadness. It will create the anxiety and the tension and sadness. So it will create disturbance in meditation. The another main problem is, the reason of the problem is, it is archetypes. The analytical psychologist Carl Jung says the thought process are created by the archetypes. Archetypes means basic figures of the prototype of the thought process. Example, the animal. That is a prototype we have. In that prototype, the different dog and cat, different figures are generating from that archetype. Example, in Devi worship, Devi is looking like a lady. So the girl figure is there actually. A girl archetype is working there. It is naturally connecting with the watched porn videos. So these kind of thought process will come. Actually, the one person came in front of me after the Disha initiation. I cannot concentrate in puja. Why? Because whenever I start to do the puja, the sexual thoughts and especially the oral sex and that kind of thought process are coming. How to control this one? The main thing is, it is very shameful. I cannot do this one. I said the same like Ramakrishna Paramahamsa who killed the figure of Kali with an imaginary sword, because Kali created by the imagination of the guidance of Tadapuri, the Guru. He destroyed the figure of Kali and directly merged with that energy of Kali and go to Paramatma. So the same way, you just imagine, you just create a sword as an imagination. You can create that sword from your imagination and you can kill himself. You can kill yourself, whatever you can imagine like that. Many times, then naturally you can overcome that problem. First time, don't try to control this one. Let come out the thought process. Then immediately if you think in at a time, the conflict will come. Just allow to be a watcher. You are Shiva. The energy will come and go, because that energy is also the creation of God. There is an intention, because the sexual energy is actually it is spiritual energy. In the down chakras, it is calling sexual energy. So in the Mooladhara and Swadhisthana, we are calling sexual energy. So this the redesigning of archetypes, that is doing by the Tantra, because some deities are open, they opened their breast and standing. Gradually, if you're looking as mother, gradually you can feel the taste of breast milk in your tank. Then gradually this archetype will change as mother. Once while I was taking the interpretation of Lalita Sahasranamam and Soundarya Lahari from Singapore, one person asked, it is looking very cultureless, because how can we prize the beauty of our mother, nudity of our mother? Actually, then he don't know. Then we discussed about that. This is the very deep psychological process from sex to superconsciousness, divine. Actually, the beauty is divine. In sex there is beauty, but in beauty there is no sex. Beauty is divine. It is spiritual. Actually, the beauty is generating, stimulating your Anandamaya Kosha. That is real samadhi, real meditation. It is very important. We have to understand about that. We have to turn the energy from down chakras to uplift the energy to higher chakras. By this, transformation is important. For that, purposefully the rishis, the sages created, the masters created, the old masters in India, tantric masters created this kind of system. This is very deep psychological. So we have to think like that. Let come out the thought process. Then the source will empty. We can go to higher level without any regret. Because if you have a regret, you are an egoistic person. I am separate from God. I can control my thought process. You cannot control your thought process because it is created by your God. So let come out, whatever happened, let go. And this is the common reason. Next is the thought, the style of the thought process, negative and positive. We will think one side, the other side, one side. This is the way of thought process. If we try to control, continuously create pressure to think the other side. If you allow, the other side will come and go. We can free from that. So we can stay separate in the side of Devi. That is not Devi, this is Devi, the awareness. So we have to stay in that level. Normally the other reasons are personal something. So though personally, as per the Sankhya Yoga of the generation of the Panchakosha of the person, physical body, mental body, energy body, this is related to Sankhya Yoga. The difference of as per the difference of the Sankhya Yoga, the people have the differences in the thought process. That area we have to handle personally, because some people have the psychological problem, the post-traumatic stress disorder, the dissociative identity disorder, means the negative intelligence of the ghost, like something, the badhas, bhoot badhas, maybe this kind of this thought process haunting the person. There are some other solutions are there, some deeper solutions are there, that is personal. Mainly we have to always try to stay in present and do the meditation. Always, if we have any disturbance about any anxiety about our future, of have any problems, we have to think and find out the solution before meditation. Just give 5 minutes for that and write down the solutions for that. Then we can start the meditation. Then the thought process will not disturb. These are the main aspects you have to understand before starting meditation. Have a nice day. Shri Matre Namah.